Good morning, and welcome to Where the Aquarists Go. Be in the know, right here at the Aquatic Morning Show.
Good morning, everybody, and I hope you had a great weekend. We are
I
super
did.
excited, yes, to have you here back on this Monday morning. It is pretty dreary here. I don't know where it is the rest of the way or around everywhere, but it is pretty nasty here right now. We
Yeah, it's
got a
kind of
cold
gloomy
front coming
today.
through. Yesterday was perfect, like so perfect. Pretty,
Yep.
warm,
It
perfect.
wasn't too hot. It wasn't too
Nope,
cold.
right?
It was like
Just
super comfortable. Yes.
perfect. And then this morning, boom,
What
cold front
happened?
comes through and it's 54 degrees and nasty
Right?
and windy. But
Who did
let's
it?
say good morning to some people in chat before we bring our guest up. It's going to be a little different kind of morning this morning, but you know, we're going to bring new things to you every now and then. Anyway, Jeremy, good morning. Eduardo, good morning. Miss Roxanne, Foxy Fishes, White Chipmunks. We're also going to bring something to her right off the bat. Fish on Taintix. Hmm. Ricky, Miss Jennifer Weaver, Miss Lori, Mystery Snow Guardians. I do not have my glasses. I'm going to have to grab those. Okay, so we have Eduardo, Antonio, Ornego, Costa, and then we have Master Aquatics just called me Eduardo. So is it two
We got
different
Eduardo
ones?
and Eduardo.
Or
Kenny
is
E,
Eduardo
what's
in
up?
here with both accounts? Aqua
I don't
Gardens
know.
in, welcome.
What up, fish people? Kenny E,
Here's my
what is
banner and
up?
profile pic. What do you think about? Well, we can't see it on just the little icon here. I'd have to see it bigger. I'd have to go look at it.
Which one is it?
The Aqua Garden Zen has a new avatar,
Oh, okay.
but it's too small for me to figure out what it
Well,
is
let's see
on
what it
here.
is. Okay. White chipmunks, Rocko, I'm here. I see you. Okay, Aqua Garden Zen. Let's see. Let's go over here and put it in the little search bar thingy. And Aqua Garden Zen. I see a picture. And well, since I'm not subscribed, I will subscribe now.
There
There
you
we
go.
go.
Dennis
Now you are
Christensen.
subscribed.
Good morning and welcome.
And
Rising Sun Aquatic.
oh, it's the
The
bearded
Beardy.
dragon. Yeah, way
Okay.
cool. I dig it. I dig it.
Stephen P. 2003 Aquatics and Joseph Stanley. Hey, Joseph Stanley, do you notice anything? Let's see who notices first. Hang on.
You got a heater in there.
Oh, I do have a heater in here.
Gotta have the heater. I'm telling you what, I went to Home Depot yesterday and they got these heaters. Actually, I saw some at Costco too. But we went to Home Depot and they got these heaters. They're like a round disc like this. They look like a satellite dish, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen
But
those.
but man, I'm here to tell you, this thing was like 4 feet away from me, and I
Yeah.
walked past it and went, "Whoa!"
Oh, heck
I
yeah.
mean, it was like a blast of heat. I was like, "Oh yeah, I need
Okay,
one of
that's
those."
my kind of heater now. My
Right?
kind of
I
heater.
need one of these. So after the stream, I'm going to Home Depot.
Well, there you go. Are you going to put it in the fish room?
I'm going to buy two of them. Yeah, I'm going to buy two.
How much are they?
They're $60.
That's not bad.
No, not bad at
Not
all.
bad at
But
all.
it's cool too because at Home Depot, me being prior service, I get a 20% discount.
Look at you go.
And then on top of that, I got the Home Depot credit card.
There you go. And this morning's coffee cup is brought to you by Mr. David with Canisteo Valley cichlids. You guys go check him out, look him up.
And he's got some beautiful award-winning cichlids, as a matter of fact.
Yes. I'm still
Moxie,
getting to
I'm
the
always
bottom.
ready for a refill, girl.
Oh, and I did make some new coffee cups. You weren't here Friday. And so what I did was, I told you that I was looking for some coffee cups that were more
Bigger
than the 1 cup size.
Right.
Well, I found some on, is it Zillow? Zillow? I think it's Zillow. Zazzle. That's it. It's on Zazzle.
Okay.
And I'm almost ready to put them out. And they're cheaper.
Sweet. Oh, really?
Yeah,
Way
they're
cool.
cheaper and they're bigger. So, yeah. And there will be a special edition Christmas one. Also, I just haven't finished it. I hope to finish it today.
Way cool.
So, yes. Be looking for those.
Oh, I just read private chat. Way cool.
Okay.
Way cool.
Aqua
Who else we gotta say hi to?
Dee, good morning. John Zua via Vlog. Michelle Kinsey. Lady Diane. Still in ya with a $5 super chicker or chat. Thank you. Yes.
I'll be damned.
You're so sweet. You're such a sweet person. He's such a sweet
good dude,
person.
Man.
There's all my pets in chat, which is who our guest is going to be. And we'll be bringing them up shortly. We've got a few things to cover before that real quick. Kenny E. Good morning, Kenny. Ben Backstorm. My Fish Tanks Aquatics. Not made it to the bottom yet. Outdoor with Big Matt. Hey, Big Matt. How are you?
Who else we got in here?
One is my private. Oh, and the other one's your perfect work. Okay, so they're both yours. Cool.
Way cool.
Got it.
Mr. Good morning. Whips, what's up?
New local Austin. Hey, it's good to see you. You must have been working a lot.
Tam Shepherd, good morning. Good to see you. Who else we got?
Joseph said, just as funny how we had the same thoughts in complete opposite ways. Yesterday was hot, today's nice.
Yeah, right.
And I hit the bottom. Whoop. Nope, no, I didn't. Dragon Layer, hey. Hey, all my adopted kids and grandkids and great grandkids. Stay. Aw.
Thank you so much, Miss Lori. I appreciate you.
Let's see. Fishing with Big Mac. Got you. Geek Boy, hey. And there's Miss Jenna P. Stephen, don't forget to put the note in the mailbox. Don't forget now.
John Sua, good morning. Mike's Aquatics and Things. What's up? He said it's a balmy 26 here. Good. Aquatic Nest.
Hey. John Sua says that he notices that the Christmas spirit is alive and well in my home. Only my fish room. It has not spread outside of the fish room.
Not yet, huh?
No, not yet. But see, I mean, the Christmas tree dang sure well and good with my Christmas gnomes, and this back here is decorated, and yeah, I mean, and the backdrop is decorated, but I just haven't gotten the energy up to do anything outside of the fish room yet.
Oh, you know what?
What?
I hope he didn't forget. I hope he didn't forget, but guess who's going to be on Rockin' the Coast this Thursday?
I did forget. Who?
Chattanooga Ed.
Sweet.
If he didn't forget. Yeah. Love that guy.
You bet. And there's also a hoodie that I have on Zillow.
What?
But
what color?
It's white, and it's I bet it's one. It's just like this. It's got the pullover part.
Yeah.
But it's also got the pocket in the front, which
dig it.
I don't think that Teespring has that one that has they have a pullover, but they don't have the one with the pockets in the front.
I don't know. I'll look.
This one, I just put Mainsails Fur and Fences on the front, and then the Tams logo is on the back.
Right on.
I didn't do, a whole big bunch of stuff on it. That was just kind of like my personal, I guess.
Hulk Logan Aquatics. Sorry, feeding the newborn.
Good to see you, Logan. And Xanadu.
Robert.
Robert. Hey. Special Christmas magnets. I said maggots. Oh my gosh. I meant magnets. magnets. Yeah, send me some heat, Eduardo. Send me some heat.
Thumbs up, y'all.
All right. So, Rocko, you first have got an unboxing.
I got a quick unboxing to do.
Which we don't normally do on the morning show.
Right.
So.
Right. White Chipmunks and I got to be pretty good friends. After I found out all about her little chipmunks and this, that, and the other. And then I find out she's really into this thing called diamond art. So, with that being said, she sent me a package all the way from Canada.
Canada.
Yeah. Yes, Canada, I know. Where did my...
Hello, Alex.
Get my man knife here. Let's open this thing up. And I will say this. She definitely knows how to use tape. That thing's like Fort Knox, man. All right, here we go.
Jeremy, right now the aquatic arts code is History Secret 15. Canada. Get the bear
like a refrigerator magnet, rubber magnet. Yeah, it's a refrigerator magnet or something. Way cool. I got to put that on my fish rack over there. Sure. What's this? Tic Tac. Coca-Cola flavored Tic Tacs.
What? Oh my gosh. I gotta have those.
I know, right? Those are gonna sit right there. I'll never eat them.
Right?
All right, what else we got in here?
I think I have the... What? I got 1, 2. I thought they were the Christmas editions, but I must have had to have my Coca-Cola bottle here. Let's see. My Coca-Cola bottles that I saved. They're from Mexico. Brought them back with us in the bottles. The Mexican ones.
Mexican Cokes?
Actually, I take that back. These are from Belize. These are from Belize.
Oh, okay. Have you ever had the Mexican Cokes?
No.
Oh, they're delicious.
But yeah, and I had some that were, oh, look at that. Is that a button? It's a button. I was going to make some buttons and then I decided not to, but
that's pretty cool.
Maybe. Y'all know what I'm forgetting?
Oh, almost dropped it.
Maybe that's what Eduardo was doing. He was saying, Jess, you forgot something. My boingy hat.
These are all like all the little spare diamond things that go in the art.
Oh. What are you going to do with them?
Well, in case one of the things fall off, you gotta replace it.
All right, I see.
All right, now here we go. This is the big deal right here. Make sure there's nothing else hidden in there. But I know she likes to put the wow factor in things.
Right. Well, who doesn't? I do.
There we go. Oh, man.
Man, chat is hopping this morning.
Oh, wow. Check that out.
That's nice. Very, very cool.
That's super awesome.
Fabric? Is it like fabric?
Yeah, it's like a fabric, but it's got like the little diamonds all over it. Oh, that's sweet, man. And then this one, let me put this down here. Oh wow, this is too cool. This one, and I hope my best half ain't watching, but this one is the one I had her make for my girlfriend.
Cool.
Because her classroom was all ocean stuff in her classroom.
Okay.
And then the fish club too.
Yeah. See, I think the TAMS logo and my logo would do really well with those.
I do too.
I do.
That is so pretty. White Chipmunks, thank you so much for everything. That's amazing.
That's right.
Beautiful.
That's right. That's right.
It's beautiful.
The diamond art
Oh, I can't wait to get these framed up.
is shape. Oh. It takes a special kind of focus and concentration to complete one of those. I don't think I could do it, says Stephen P. Texas Fisher, good morning. And Freaky Fish Lady says that she don't have the patience for those. Ooh, I could do it. Rocko, that is so nice. That's from Miss M. Matches the one hanging on the wall behind you, only better.
White Chipmunks, thank you so much.
All right, Mike, are you ready to come up? Well, we'll bring him up, and when he comes back, then he'll be there. Ready when you are, Mike. Just come in when you're ready. So what we got here, you guys, is kind of like a special edition of the morning show, and we've got Mr. Mike with all my pets. And Mr. Mike and them live right around the corner from me, down here in, the South in Louisiana. And he's been on one of my shows before. He was on Down the Bayou with me and Chubbs. And they have got a ton of critters. But today we're kind of focusing on one of the furry little critters that they have taken in many of this year. Tell us what you have, Mr. Mike. What do you have?
Well, I'm going to tell you, when we had 4 cats earlier this year,
yeah,
this was relevant. We currently have 5 rescues that are permanent residents, and we currently have 5 that are fosters. This will be about 16 or 17 cats we've taken in this year. We do a lot of foster work with Port City Rescue in Bossier City, Louisiana. We take in the fosters. We keep them for 4 or 5 months, however long it takes to get them adopted. This year has been absolutely insane for us. We have had 16 or 17 fosters so far this year. Normally it's 1 to 3. So it's really gotten to us. It's really overwhelmed us. I mean, not taking care of them, but financially it's starting to hit us a little bit. But right now we have 4 fosters that came from an older lady in Ruston. Her female cat got out and got pregnant and had a litter of 7 cats.
Oh wow!
So we have gotten. She decided to keep one of them, and the other 6 we have taken. 2 of them we got ready. We got them up at PetSmart. 1 got adopted this week. The other one is still sitting in the window at PetSmart in Shreveport. We currently have 4 of them. They're about 4 or 5 months old. So they're really rambunctious. Actually, the other day they kind of flooded my bathroom, which was not fun. But we also took in last week. We took in a kitten that was about 2 days old. And if anybody here has ever done a bottle feed kitten that is that young, it's every 2 to 3 hours. If you see the matching luggage here, so I'm up to every 2 or 3 hours feeding this thing.
Sure.
And this is not the first time this year. Earlier this year, we took in 3 kittens that were 2 weeks old, and then a week later, we got another one that was about 5 days old.
Oh wow!
we decided to keep the one that was 5 days old because he was a special circumstance. He was abandoned by his mother under a wood pile somewhere out in Houghton or Princeton. And something was wrapped around his back right leg, and it cut off the blood flow. So when we got him, his leg was swollen and purple. So we had to take him to the vet immediately. He had lost so much circulation that all they could really do was do laser treatment. They didn't want to do an amputation right away. They wanted to try treatment first.
Sure.
So he went through 6 laser surgeries and 4 sessions of hydrotherapy. And during the last hydrotherapy session, his foot fell off. So he's now my 3-legged laser cat.
Did y'all name him Laser?
No, his name is Dorito, actually. Shiloh was wearing a shirt that said Dorito, and I looked at his little head, and it looked like a 3D Dorito to me, so I called him Dorito. But he bonded to me, and the first couple of months he really couldn't walk because of his legs, so he was always on my shoulder, so I could take him around and let him do stuff. Now he acts just like a normal cat. He's doing great. I mean, he runs around just all crazy, but the way he bonded to me and just the special needs that he had at the beginning of his life, I kind of decided to go ahead and keep him, just because I was worried about him. This newest kitten that we have, we were afraid it had kitten fading syndrome. One morning I woke up and it wasn't moving very much. It was real lethargic, wasn't making any noise, and the prior 2 days it had just been screaming the whole time. So I had to do emergency treatment with sugar water, get him to the vet early in the morning. And a lot of these things they add up over time. With the vet bills and stuff. Port City Rescue, they'll take care of things like the spay, the neuter, vaccinations, things like that. But we have to pick up some of the vet bills when it comes to special treatment on some of these cats. That and just the amount of litter and food that we go through is just astounding. I mean, having 4 or 5 month old cats is they're going through 80 pounds of litter a week. They're going through 20 pounds of food easily, and we give them dry food during the day. We give them wet food in the evening. That's kind of our standard practice to keep keep them digesting properly. So it kind of gets to us a little bit. Now I do have a few things to show you guys if you guys want to see some of the cats.
You bet.
I've also got for transition. Shiloh's not here with me this morning.
Okay.
She was up until 2 o'clock in the morning trying to help me get some things done. So I'm gonna let her sleep. She has work today. But during transitions, I'll kind of throw on Spinny's tank, and then I'll grab some stuff. I'm gonna grab that small kitten first, because he's just adorable. So I'm gonna get her.
Well, I've got some statistics and stuff to talk about while you're back and forth and doing whatever. So we got you.
Yeah, that sounds great. Give me a second, and I'm gonna grab this little kitten and let you guys check him out.
Okay. We've got Fishy Biz is up in the house, and Yellowstone Aquatics has made it in, and I believe someone else came and slipped in here.
I like how he's talking about the kittens going through all that litter. I was thinking to myself, you know what? This sounds like plecos. Sounds just like plecos. They poop a lot.
They do. They do. I feel like it's like you wonder where it all comes from, but then you forget about all that wood they're eating. They're just eating it and it's coming right back out.
Yep.
So you guys, I didn't know that there is like an actual national kitten coalition.
That's cool.
There's the National Kitten Coalition, but then there's also the ASPCA. And there are 3.2 million kittens that entered the animal shelters last year. Well, and this is 2019.
Right.
3.1 million were dogs. Look at that
look.
baby. Oh, and this one's how old, Mike?
This one is about 9 days old.
9 days old. Look at that.
Look.
Trying to get him to focus.
Yeah.
Oh, look. He's so cute. Look.
he's a little diluted tortoise shell. I'm trying to get it to where it'll focus on the camera. Little buddy.
There you go, right
Cute.
there.
He's
Hello,
so
buddy.
sweet.
Yeah, he's so tiny.
Yes, he is.
Come on, buddy.
So small.
Yeah, he's a little guy, and
Biz.
I try to keep him under my shirt when I'm
Yeah,
awake
warm.
doing things,
Yeah,
and it's luckily the other day I was really worried with when it was lethargic. I thought that it had kitten fading disease or syndrome.
Now, what
Which
is
happened-
that exactly?
Well, kittens between 1 and 6 weeks or so,
Mhm.
they can just suddenly become lethargic and pass away.
Okay.
And it happens very rapidly within 12 to 48 hours. It'll be a normal
Uh-huh.
kitten.
wow.
And it happens to about 30% of kittens that are this young, that are orphaned this young.
Right.
I've luckily never lost a kitten. And
Good.
I'll tell you the other
Knock on
day
wood.
the other day when I thought this kitten was going through that,
Uh-huh.
I'm not a super emotional guy, but I was just devastated all day, just worried about him at the vet. And
Right.
luckily the vet said that we did what we should have, which is give it some sugar water, give it some extra formula, hydrate it, keep it nice and warm. And
Yeah.
he came back. So,
Right. Well, I mean,
um,
and then sometimes you can do all you can do. That's all you can do.
yeah.
That's,
And we call it otter because it looks like a little otter.
they do look like little otters. It does. He really does look like a little otter.
Yeah, his little eyes aren't open yet. His
No.
ears are still half closed. I mean, the poor thing. I don't know why. Why
Miss
it
Carrie.
happened. Yeah, I don't know why he got abandoned. He was just outside of an apartment, and one of our friends has her boyfriend lives there,
Uh-huh.
and she walked outside and she just saw the kitten walking in the parking lot, and she waited several hours for the mom to come get it, and it started getting really cold because it was last week when it started getting kind of chilly overnight.
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
So she called me up because I'm the only person she knows that bottle feeds kittens and stuff, and even the rescue that we work with, they don't bottle feed. They'll give them to fosters, get fosters like me to take care of it. And I think there's only 3 or 4 that works with the rescue that actually does bottle feed.
Oh.
Because it's a lot of work.
Sure it is.
Oh, it is. Shoot, yeah, it is.
Yeah, I mean, being a mama cat.
Having an
is,
infant. I mean, it's like having an infant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it really is. It really is. It's
I
but
can't
love it,
imagine
Joey.
doing that amount of cats like that. Little kittens trying to bottle feed a bunch of them like that. I did one cat and about lost my dang mind.
Oh, I mean,
I
earlier
can't
this year,
imagine a bunch.
earlier this year we had 4 that I was bottle feeding at the same time. And it was insane, man. I was going through 2 or 3 bottles at a time, sitting there just for an hour and a half feeding them each time.
Yep.
And by the time I was done feeding, it was time to start
It's
feeding
time
them
to do
again.
it again.
So
Yep.
yeah, it was pretty insane. But we got all those guys adopted. We got them good homes. Like I said, normally it's 2 to 3 kittens a year is normal for us, and that's manageable. But this year, I don't know why. I mean, we talked to the rescue, and it's just been just an amazing amount of kittens this year. I don't know why. We're trying to figure out why. Luckily in Shreveport, they're trying to pass that thing where the cats and dogs have to be spayed and neutered. So
Right.
we're hoping that will help. But I mean, it's just a matter of people actually going along with
Okay,
it.
now
I mean?
explain that. Exactly what are you talking about? They're trying to pass a law to do what now?
Yeah, they're trying to do a city ordinance in Shreveport that will require all cats and dogs to be spayed or neutered, unless they have a special breeding permit or whatever.
That's inside city limits?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's inside Shreveport. Which, I mean, there's a lot of cities that have started doing it because of feral cat populations. I mean, we have large feral cat populations around here.
Yes.
You can just go to down to the Walmart on Mansfield and see 20 cats out there.
At least.
And we're constantly picking up. We try to leave, if we see kittens or, I tell people, that works with the rescue or that does this, that if you see kittens out there, wait until mama comes and gets them if you can. But
yeah.
If you can't, and it looks like they're going to be in jeopardy, that's when you're going to, intervene.
Right.
And I've, luckily we try to get people to do that instead of just grabbing cats and throwing them at the shelter. I mean, I'd rather have, healthy feral kittens than, you know, have orphaned kittens.
Right.
Because it's really hard on the kittens. I mean, you know, it's like with Dorito. He never, I don't think he ever suckled on his mother, so he suckles on me all the time, like on my hands and on my neck, and you know, it's just it gives them weird behavior when they're orphaned like that.
Did you see what Miss M said? All my pets, I had 3 kittens that size from New Orleans, and they all turned out to get huge.
Oh yeah, yeah. We have one cat. I'll show you a spot here in a minute. This guy's near 30 pounds, and when we got him, he was a little
Jeez.
sickly guy. Like he had real bad eye infection. You know, he was underweight. You know, he was bad. He was riddled with worms. You know, we got him, and we wound up keeping him, and now he's huge. I don't know why he eats less than the other cats.
Wow.
It's just like a weird metabolism thing. You know, because he eats as much as his brother, and his brother is whipped skinny and always hungry. So I don't know, you know, what, just their metabolism, I guess. But yeah, he's a big boy. I'll show him to you in a second.
Okay. Miss
to
Kelly Foreman, it is good to see you in chat this morning, and I sure hope that your headache goes away. I understand those. I had them a bunch last
Lord,
week.
yes.
Let me go grab another cat for you guys real quick.
All right.
I think this time I'm gonna put it on our saltwater hermit crab tank. You guys didn't see this last time because when I was on the stream last time, we didn't have this set up. So
Okay.
Cool.
there you go.
Oh,
Nice.
how neat. I love the purple rocks. Look at that hermit crab coming up.
I
on the
know,
right
I see
there.
him. You know what I would like to know?
What's that?
If anybody in the fish fam was like super cool and sent me a Marine Land 5.5 gallon tank over the weekend, because one showed up at my door and I don't know where it came from. And I know I didn't get it in the Secret Santa thing this year because of obvious reasons, but whoever sent that, thank you very much. I don't know if somebody sent it for the school or if somebody sent it to me, or
That was very cool surprise.
you are not lying about that a bit.
Very
You never
cool
lied
surprise.
about that.
Yeah.
So whoever did it, thank you. I really do appreciate it.
It should have said like big Merry Christmas on it or something.
No, I did it. Rocko drunk ordering on Amazon.
Hey, oh my God, Stephen, not drunk ordering, but definitely medication induced. I have done it. Yep.
Really? I have not done that.
I have so done it. Been so tired and then just been on Amazon looking. And then the next, you know, didn't realize that you actually went through and ordered. Oh yeah. I've done it.
Crap. Oh crap. Jennifer Weaver, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Jennifer Weaver.
Kiwa. How are you, bud? But yeah, I got up yesterday, and you know, our plan was to get up and go to Costco, and we go out there to get in the car, and it's like boom, there's this big box on the porch. Like, hey, what's this?
Aw. Now this is one you raised.
This is Dorito.
He's got boots on his feet.
That's his leg stump.
Okay. Like the whole thing's gone, so it's just like some of it.
Yeah, it's like half of his leg, like just basically the foot area. Is
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But he's been playing with the Fosters. The Fosters are black and white like him. So I think that he thinks they're his brothers, but they're not.
Aw.
He's so cute. He's like chill, just lays there, plays with you.
Yeah. He normally he'll when I'm sitting here in the office, he'll come up and he'll just lay on my shoulder and relax. But he's a little rambunctious right now because he's been.
Yeah, I've been saying, is he like teenager age?
Yeah, he's about 6 or 7 months old now.
Yeah.
But
He's
he gets
Papa's
around just
boy,
fine.
though, ain't he?
Yeah. I mean, he gets around just fine. He jumps up the cat tree and scales it with no problem.
Sweet.
You know, he runs
they
just
learn.
fast. So, you know, he's good. He come here, Dorito. Oh no, he ran. Normally they're all in here. You know, when I'm just sitting here playing a game or doing something on the computer, they're always in here. But you know, whenever I start doing a stream, of course, they're like, camera. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Right.
Right.
But I was
Miss
hoping some other ones would come in. Like I said, we currently have 10 cats in our house.
Whew.
And Jess knows our house, and
Yes.
we have
Pretty cool house.
Yeah,
It's beginning to be like Kenny's. If I could associate it with any other house, even though I haven't been to Kenny's house, I've seen, pictures and videos and everything. I would associate that this one is falling right in line behind it.
Yeah, we have, the last time that I actually counted, we have 48 animals that are not aquatic.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have somewhere around 30 tanks now.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. And then we have a whole range of plants, and because of the wintertime, we brought them into the reptile room, so now it's like a jungle in there.
Yes.
It's absolutely insane.
I brought a bunch of mine in that I'm trying to save. Not all of them are liking being inside, but some of them are. Let me say something real fast. We've got Miss Holly Gibbs is going to get her EKG done today, and we want to just wish her lots of well wishes and hope everything comes out because those all the seizures that she's been having. So definitely keep you in our thoughts, Miss Holly. You know it. And we've had Mr. J. Oliver come in, and Papa Shrimp, Debbie Russell, Too Coolie for Schoolie. I think that's it. I think that's all who's come in. And Miss Sandy Fair.
Right on.
All right. What else you got for us, Mike?
I'm gonna go grab another cat real quick. You guys want to see some cats? I'm gonna go grab another cat.
We want to see cats.
I'm gonna see which one's close.
Okay.
All I gotta do is open my door, my cat will run in.
Yeah, well, normally when I'm in here just by myself, there's a million cats around me, but I'm gonna switch it over to the saltwater hermit crabs. They look like they're out and about today, so.
Yeah, they were. They're looking cool.
Yeah, Charlotte did a lot of work to that tank. It's her first salt tank, and actually, the saltwater crabs are rescues too. Somebody got them from a beach somewhere and brought them to PetSmart because they were starting to die, and Charlotte took them in. Probably 95% of the animals in our house are rescues.
Yeah,
so,
right.
Or surrenders of some sort, because
you're kind of in that, because where she works and then what y'all do, you're just kind of in that category. And then, of course, once the word gets out that you do rescue, then game on.
Yeah,
everybody's gonna bring everything to you. It don't matter what it is. Atlantis Rattlery, good morning. And yes, he is going to. Well, I think he's going to. They're already asking to see the reptiles.
Okay. The reptile room lights are on, so I can see who's out and about.
Yeah, we'll get there in a little bit. Let's still focus on the kitty cats right now.
Let me go grab a cat real quick.
Okay.
That first kitten was so cute, man.
So cute. They're so cute.
Wasn't it?
They're so cute. And it says like 3.2 million of the kittens that are entered in animal shelters, right? 3.1 million were dogs.
Wow.
The numbers have decreased from 7.2 million in 2011 to 3.9 for dogs and 3.1 for cats. So approximately 220,000 of those pets went to shelters in 2019 were euthanized. 390,000 were dogs, and there were 530,000 cats. So he is doing what and trying to keep them from that happening.
Right.
And it takes money, you guys. It takes money.
And just so you know, the cat rescue we work with, it is a no-kill shelter. We only work with
cool.
Look
at him or her.
This is Walter Dale.
Walter Dale.
He's a special boy. We wound up keeping him because he kind of has a weird personality. And I think that it has to do with how we got him. He was maybe a week or two old, and somebody had bundled him up in a towel and threw him in the parking lot next to Five Guys in Shreveport when it was 107 degrees outside.
Woo!
Somebody heard it meowing and grabbed the bundle and took it into PetSmart, and he was soaked, he was panting and half dead. So Shyla called me, and let me get down here so you can see him. So Shyla called me and told me, that she had him. So I came and got him. We took him to the vet, and after we got him fed and stuff, and he was okay, but he started having bowel issues. We had to. I don't want to say this. I've never had to give anything an enema before. But I did him. Because he had just such bad constipation that it was causing a lot of medical problems for him. And I think that there's something that happened with him when he was that young and that hot, to where he had like just a personality split. Like he would be perfectly fine, and then he would just go feral and just start attacking. So we couldn't get anybody to adopt him. So I took him in because I'm the only one that he seems to like. So me and him are buddies. Like he comes in here all the time and just hangs out with me. But if anybody comes around, he'll start purring and playing, but he'll start hissing at him and growling at him and attacking him.
You don't want to share.
What's that?
He doesn't want to share.
I guess so. And him and Shyla have finally gotten to start. They started getting along. But he's become really sweet with me. But like I said, just other people he doesn't. And I think he's such a beautiful cat. I mean, he's a good example of a gray tabby.
Yeah.
He looks kind of like the guy that was on the Authority cat food. Is kind of what he looked like. But I mean, if you see how he is with me, he's great with me. But if somebody comes around, he starts hissing at them, and it's weird. He gets along with the dogs even, and the other cats.
I had a cat like that.
Yeah, he has a weird personality. A lot of times I'll be sitting here playing on the computer or something. He comes up and just sits, right next to me and watches.
Yeah.
That's where he's going now.
I had a female look just like him too.
That is, hey, don't show him that. Hey, don't show him that. That's his normal little spot, is right next to me, is where he likes to hang out. But for me, he's been a great cat. But I was just afraid to get him adopted by somebody because we couldn't find anybody he wouldn't attack. So
right.
And I so I try to tell people, if you take 3-4 days, it's a cat. It's going to take a little while to realize that who you are, what you are, that you're not going to hurt it. The 4 fosters we have right now, we have one of them that is really skittish. So I can pet it and stuff, but if I try to pick it up, it attacks. So we're trying to work with that one to get it, a little bit better. Like Shyla's been able to get that one to where she can hold it. I can just get it to let me pet it a little bit. The other ones just love everybody. I don't understand like the personality split between the 4 cats that we have, or the 4 fosters we have right now, because 3 of them are, they're constantly rubbing up against the legs and purring and wanting to get petted, and one of them just, it wants to interact, but it can't. It's just, I don't know what it is with its personality. It just tells it no. So, but that's Walt. Let's see. You've met Walter, Dorito, Otter. See who else I can get in here.
Love that name. Okay,
Otter?
so I have got down at the bottom of the screen, you guys, I have got the banner. And it's just, please help Mike and Sheila out with some monetary relief for taking care of all of these orphan kittens. His PayPal is MikeDavis76@outlook.com. Mike, is there any other ways of them being able to help out?
Well, if they want to donate to Port City Cat Rescue in Shreveport, they can do that as well.
Okay.
They constantly maintain between 40 and 80 cats in facility, and they also are the ones that supply the rescues for Petco, PetSmart, places like that around town, to where they can get adopted out. So they do a lot of good work. Carrie over there is a really good person. She cares about the cats.
You say Port City what?
Port City Cat Rescue.
Cat Rescue.
Yeah. It's their website's portcitycatrescue.org.
Okay.
Yeah, and if anybody wants to adopt, that's where you do the application. If anybody's interested in any of the fosters that I showed you today, Otter's the only foster I've showed so far. If anybody's interested in them, let me know. We can get adoption set up. We love to get these guys, good homes. That's what we strive to do is find good homes. We did have one cat that just got adopted 2 weeks ago.
Sweet.
She was actually found in a park. She was about a month or two old, and she was skinning. I mean, like it looked like a cat skeleton with some fur wrapped around it. She was so skinny and pathetic, and we nursed her back to health, and she was like the sweetest cat. And we got her adopted by a guy about 2 weeks ago. And she settled in, and she's being spoiled. I mean, this guy she has her own room. She has like 3 or 4 cat trees now. She has every toy you could imagine. He takes her all over the place in a cat backpack. He takes her to the gym. It's his workout buddy. So, it's really great to see when one of the cats that we foster goes to a great home like that. Unfortunately, I can't keep up with a lot of them because they'll get adopted, through PetSmart. So if Shyla adopts them out, then she can kind of stay in contact with the people and see how they're doing and progressing. But it's we usually don't get that experience though, so it's just every now and then we find out what happened with a cat after we got it at home.
Right. Miss M brought up a very good point. Just because your kid wants an animal doesn't mean you buy them one for Christmas or their birthday. Just saying.
Yeah, please. Point. Yeah, please, anybody do not get an animal for somebody's birthday, Christmas, anything, unless they specifically ask for it and they're specifically set up for it.
Right.
I can't tell you how many animals we've had come through because people buy them for a present and then they either don't get taken care of, they're taken care of improperly. We get them sick and half dead sometimes. And, it's really hard to deal with, especially when we get one that, that we can't help. And,
it's heartbreaking.
It really is, and I see people get some really, they put a lot of money, like, thousands of dollars into these animals and then have no clue how to take care of them and wind up just, here, can you go take it for me? And it happens to us all the time.
Well, it's like, I breed. I'm a breeder. I'm on the kind of opposite end of this thing. But I've always said, being a responsible breeder, if any of my puppies ever end up in a shelter, they need to come back to me. They don't need to be in a shelter. They need to come back to me. And I've even also put it out there as so far as to say, if there is a corgi that shows up in a rescue, let me know. Yeah. I'll get it a home.
I'll tell you, I was looking for a home. I was looking for a corgi for a long time in rescues, and you really don't see them.
No, there's a special one apparently over on the East Coast that was saying not so nice things a while back, but they were overloaded and stressed out. So, but that's the only one that I know of. Corgis don't normally make it into shelters, but sometimes they do.
Yeah, we actually used to breed chameleons, Ambelobe panther chameleons, and we did that to fund a lot of our beginning rescue work and getting us set up and things. But when I sold a chameleon to somebody, I made them do a video with me on Facebook, show me their setup. I'd go over all the supplementation. I would go over the humidity. I would go over everything they needed to know, and made sure 100% they were set up before I'd ever ship a chameleon to them.
Right.
And that's because a lot of times I'll run into people, they want to buy a chameleon because they look real pretty. They have no clue how to take care of it. They have no clue what the enclosure is supposed to be. They have no clue on the supplementation.
And there's a lot to a chameleon.
Yeah, and we've actually helped several people here in town that contact us through our Facebook page for chameleons. And we've actually went to their house and helped them get it set up right and tutor them. Because we don't want to see the animals, and these weren't even animals that we sold to them. These were like from PetSmart, Petco, Pet Zone, things like that. And they get them because they think they're cool, and they put them in a fish tank, and it's like that's not
What are
It's
you
not a chameleon
doing?
enclosure, you know. You need a big reptibreeze. You need, the right UVB, especially in supplementation. Otherwise, it's going to die. It's going to
Right.
suffer. So, yeah. I mean, as a breeder, I always tell people, if you're going to breed animals, that's fine, but be very responsible who you sell to.
Correct.
Exactly. Absolutely.
And do blackouts on certain things too, like October when they don't do do the black cats, because people will go and get them for Halloween, use them as a prop, and then bring them back or drop them off or dump them.
Oh.
So
What?
that's
Oh my
I've never
gosh,
heard of
really?
that.
I
Yeah, I
didn't
didn't
either.
know.
That's the thing, huh?
Yeah, most shelters during the month of October they will not adopt out black cats,
I'll be
which
dang.
really kind of sucked for us because we had a black cat during October. We were trying to get adopted, so we had to wait
Right.
until after. And right
Right.
now we have
Oh.
2 more black cats, so
Whew.
it's crazy, but people will do that. They'll get them and they'll use them for a prop for a Halloween costume and then get rid of them, or they'll do worse things to them too. There's people that will do bad things to them. So
Oh,
during October we don't adopt out black cats at all.
that's smart. That is a very smart
My cat's black.
idea.
Yeah, we've got a fluffy black cat too. If
A little
might catch her.
superstitious.
I might catch her next, depending on who I can get. I hear them running around in the living room, so I'm gonna go try to grab a cat.
Okay, no problem.
All right, I'll be right back.
Okay. Miss Debbie Holding,
Cool.
good morning, welcome. And everybody's talking about their rescues in chat.
Hey, one thing real quick too. Now Fishy Biz is still doing the fundraiser to buy some hams for
Ham.
Christmas for a lot of the students. So
Yeah, what's
Guys.
he calling that? Homes for hams. How does it go? It's
hams for homes or something like that.
hams
Homes
for the
for hams.
holidays. Oh no, it's
Something like
hams
that,
for
yeah.
something. But yeah, Fishy Biz is doing another drive. This time it's not turkey, it's ham, but it's the same concept.
Yep,
So we'll get that out at
Absolutely.
the end. Yeah.
All right, this one's kind of wiggly and hard to hold. It's one of our fosters.
Okay, let me get you a solo here. There
This
you
is
go.
Chip. Oh, Chip.
Chip.
He doesn't
Oh, how
like being held.
Oh,
doesn't-
he's
he
like,
doesn't
I don't
like
know what
being-
all this is.
Yeah, he doesn't like being held, but he loves being petted. So, hi, Chip. You want to say hi to the
Aw.
people?
How you doing,
How
Chip?
This
Chipper.
is so cute.
Chipper,
They're
Chipper.
barking on his face.
Is that a good buddy?
Look.
Yeah, he is such a
Look.
cutie.
Oh, Chipper.
Is that a good
What
Chip?
you doing, buddy?
And he is for adoption. He's ready to go too. So, anybody that's interested, he is a ready to go cat.
Awesome.
And to get them ready to go, just so you guys understand what I mean is, we make sure they're at least 4 months old. We make sure they're spayed, neutered, vaccinated, and they have an identification chip. So, and we do all that through the rescue. Carrie takes care of all
Gotcha.
that. She picks up the expense for all that stuff. So, that's one good thing about working with a rescue is they can take care of stuff like that, and they know what to do through the state, to make sure the animals are legal and, make sure people aren't going to adopt just a breed and that sort of thing.
Right.
Right on.
Okay, so that was Chip. I wonder if I can get Leo next. Leo he's a black cat, and he's from the same litter. I just saw him out there playing with them, so I'm assuming I can get him. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go grab another cat.
Wrangling.
It's just like walking in there and just picking up something off the floor. There's so many of them.
Right? Who did I catch this time? Go for it. Melvin. Good morning, Melvin. Good to see you.
What did I do with my beta food?
We don't know. Why do you need your beta food right now?
Well, because he's looking at me funny.
Miss Amy said I would adopt all the black cats if I had the room.
I know, right? I love my cat, man. Gun's
Miss
cool.
Debbie Russell, hey, good to see you. Well, if you don't have the room, but maybe you got a few extra bucks,
There you
send
go.
their way, help them out. $1 or $2 helps you guys.
Yeah,
One or two
help
bucks
somebody else.
help.
Help somebody else enjoy that cat. You know,
That's right. Mm-hmm.
it is the season to be
GRB.
given.
That's right. It's the season for giving. GRB, good morning. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Happy birthday to Larry. It is Buffalo Photo's birthday. Well, happy birthday. And, you know, the one person that I think he resembles is Mike, who's on this morning with us. I've always thought that there was a resemblance between Mike and Buffalo Photo.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
I'm about to turn the fan on in here. It's getting hot.
Okay.
You know what I found out this weekend?
What's
I thought
that?
was really cool.
What?
Because, you know, I'm really starting to get into this crawfish thing.
Uh-huh.
Did you know that if a crawfish loses like a claw or a leg, that it will regenerate? It will regenerate.
Yeah, I've learned that on your stream. Oop, that one ain't
I
happy.
just found that out.
Yeah, this one does not like being held, but this is Rivian.
Oh. Oh, it's so
Hey, buddy.
pretty. Oh.
Meow.
You're okay, buddy.
Tell us about it, huh?
You're okay, Rivian.
Is it okay? Is it okay?
He just doesn't know about the speakers.
You're okay,
You know,
buddy.
what really amazes me? No matter what animal or human being it is, if it's a baby, it will make a grown man talk funny. Oh, baby.
You're okay, buddy.
Big City Babies, good morning.
Babies. Oh my gosh, Amber, you're missing it, girlfriend. We've got the orphan kittens. She's a big.
He is so sweet. Rivian is, but like it's just real skittish about getting held. So we're working on it. I tried to actually get Jack.
And he's a lefty cat. That's right.
Jack is one of the black cats, and I got him and I brought him in here, but he was not having it. So,
they're not all gonna.
I put him back in the litter because he was just not having any of that today. He's like, "No, buddy." I'm gonna try to get his brother Leonard or Leo. We actually had we call him Leo because he reminds us so much of a cat we had earlier in the year. That's a black cat. It's like the same personality, super friendly, just wants to be hugged and cuddled, and they look exactly the same. Like if you were to put the two cats each next to each other, you'd swear it was the same one. So, so we called him Leo after Leonard, the one that we had before that got adopted. So. It's so hard to keep up with all the ones we got adopted this year. Oh my god!
Oh yeah.
I mean, we've had so many. I can't even remember all their names.
Right. Sometimes if you have pictures, the best way is just to go through Facebook and say, "Oh, okay, yeah, that was this year. That was this year. That one was this year."
Yeah, I've been getting those pop-ups, those memory things that you get from Facebook and from OneDrive. Yeah. And it's constantly like, "Hey, you remember this last year?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I remember that cat. I remember that cat." Or I remember that rescue that came in. Right. I guess if you guys want, I can try to. It's going to be a little difficult if I do the reptile room. Simply not just because it's a mess right now from all the plants and stuff we had to move in. But I can't see the stream while I'm doing it.
Okay. Well, we need to take our mid break real quick that I talked about. So when we come back from break, we can whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot. You know, like I said, this time it's a little weird. It's a one-man show, so
right, no problem. All right, you guys. So this is our mid break, and is brought to you by the social media lady, my sister. Very proud of her.
Hi, Fish Fam. Are you struggling to gain new subs or followers? Would professional graphics, captions, and ads help you to sell more products? Perhaps you need a marketing strategy that works for your business that is also cost effective. You're not alone. Millions of businesses across the world struggle with this problem. Good marketing plans, poorly executed, cost businesses billions in lost revenue each year. What is the solution? The Social Media Lady, a digital marketing agency. This team of seasoned marketing professionals works with your small business to plan and deliver a solid blueprint to drive more traffic to your website, YouTube channel, and social media. You can check out our work right here at the Aquatic Morning Show, as we currently provide their social media marketing as well as the majority of their graphic design services. When you decide you're ready to level up, schedule your free consultation at thesocialmedialady.com/fishnews.
All right. And give me a second. I am still trying to get it set up to play the song. Just not want to go.
Ooh, I had your fan on. It's getting hot in here. Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's starting to get warm in here too. Running around.
Right.
I just
Bex, good morning. Good to see you. Sorry, buddy.
Oh yeah, you're good. This is one of our corn snake tanks. We just went bioactive on this corn snake tank.
Okay.
I'll go in there in a second and I'll pull her out so I can show her to you guys. I think she's about 12 or 13 years old now.
Oh wow.
She was a surrender from a school. She was used as a teaching pet.
Oh, okay.
All right. We're not quite done with the break yet. Give me just a second. I had to find the song. But so we'll be right back.
Well, alrighty then.
Got the body of a rainbow. Don't let your picture spin it on my dough. Got that Christmassy feeling. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. It's an unboxing. Need to get them over to my tank and better lighting. Cause I gotta get the B-roll. I'm trying to focus. I gotta get the B-roll. Time for a close-up and slow-mo. I gotta get the B-roll. I'm trying to focus. I gotta get the B-roll. Time for a close-up and slow-mo. I gotta get the B-roll. Out of all the rainbows, they're the hottest. Liking the way they're gonna look when I see them grow. I can't wait for that color. Yeah, gonna go in my 90s, looking awesome and shiny. Now I got them over to my tank and better lighting. Cause I gotta get the B-roll. It's swimming and flowing. I'm trying to focus. I gotta get the B-roll. Time for a close-up and slow-mo. I gotta get the B-roll. It's swimming and flowing. I'm trying to focus. I gotta get the B-roll. Time for a close-up and slow-mo. I gotta get the B-roll. Yeah, my 90's almost stocked up. Gonna get another type of rainbow in a little while. She's got my money declining. Yeah, it's always so exciting to do another unboxing. Then I got them over to the tank and better lighting. Cause I gotta get the B-roll. It's swimming and flowing. I'm trying to focus. I gotta get the B-roll. Time for a close-up and slow-mo. I gotta get the B-roll. It's swimming and flowing. I'm trying to focus. Gotta get the B-roll. Time for a close-up and slow-mo. Cause I gotta get the B-roll. It's swimming and flowing. I'm trying to focus. I gotta get the B-roll. Time for a close-up and slow-mo. I gotta get the B-roll. It's swimming and flowing. I'm trying to focus. I gotta get the B-roll. Time for a gotta get the B-roll.
All right. And we're back.
We are back. Yes, we are.
Unmute Mike there. All right, Mike. Now, if you're ready to show what you were trying to show before we went into the break.
Yeah,
Or whatever.
I'm gonna show you guys our corn snake. One of them that we just put into a bioactive. If I can get her out, hopefully I can get her out. I'm also going to show some pitcher plants because I saw some people talking about plants. We have a bunch of Nepenthes pitcher plants. I've got a small Miranda and a lot of that I just propagated into like 6 different plants. So I'm waiting for spring, summer because those things are going to just go crazy again. Some of the pitchers are starting to die off because of winter, but you know, it is what it is.
Right.
So I'm gonna go hit the reptile room. And
Cool.
I'll try to listen if anybody has any questions or anything and come back and forth between the two.
Right on.
All right. Be right back.
No problem. This guy's room with all of the reptiles in it, you guys, is amazing. Like, it's so cool. Just the way they have everything set up. It is really cool. And let me make it bigger. There we go.
All righty then. Let's check it out. Oh, look at there he is. Or her.
Oh my gosh, I see the head. That's the one
Right.
that Landon held, I think. She's like, no.
Corn snakes are so neat, man.
Yeah. I petted it, but that was it.
Oh, I love corn snakes. Corn snakes and milk snakes. Those are a couple of my favorite ones.
I've never heard of a milk snake.
Yeah, milk snakes. They look like well, like what they call coral snakes a little bit. You know how they say red meets black, venom lack, red meets yellow, kill a fellow.
No.
Yeah.
Never heard that.
A milk snake is red touches black.
Ooh.
And
Woo, that's a long snake.
looky there. Well, that's a healthy snake too now, let me tell you.
Oh, they
Super
didn't
pretty.
take care of them. Wow.
Super pretty.
Michelle says she's never
Kinsey
heard of
said-
it either.
You seriously never heard that? Red meets yellow, kill a fellow. Red meets black, venom lack. Yeah, it's like one of them little phrase things you can, so that like when you're in the wild or whatever, and you come up on a snake like that, if it's like the banded snakes like that, if it's red meets yellow, it'll kill you. But if you look, yeah,
When it's just
one of them
peeking out
things
like I'm watching. Oh my gosh. Milk snakes are made with chocolate syrup. Eduardo. There's a chameleon.
Oh yeah.
Is that Grumpy
way
Pants?
cool.
One of them is Grumpy. Oh my goodness. And those are different. Woo, that's Grumpy Pants.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Isn't he?
Oh my gosh, look at that.
How pretty. I want
Aren't
one
they?
so bad.
No, I'm good.
I'm not
I love
set up
reptiles,
for
but
that, so.
that's it. I'm just not, I don't have the room or the space for it.
Yeah,
Is that a pitcher plant?
Yeah,
That's a pitcher
Or the-
plant, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah, they eat the.
Yeah, see,
whatever.
there's the pictures. The pictures right
Yeah.
there. Yep. Way cool, man. God, I want some of those.
Yeah, me too. Got a bunch
Those
of
are
them up
so
there
neat.
propagating.
Right?
Look at the baby
Oh, I
one.
dig it.
It's even
I
got little
dig it.
pictures on it.
Oh, Venus Flytrap. Way cool.
That's a Venus flytrap.
Yeah. See, I don't
So
know.
are they?
They're gotta have like a certain type of soil for that though. Like it's like
Oh,
really loamy. You know what I mean? It's got
uh-huh.
it's loamy, but it's got a lot of peat in it too. So it's like the roots are like really aerated.
There's another one. That was a little
Chameleon.
one.
Eat a baby.
He looks young, doesn't he?
He does.
Looks more active than the others too.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another snake.
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
Now, is that a rat snake? I'm thinking. I don't
not
know if
really
that's a
sure.
rat snake. It's been so long since I've been into herps. It's been forever. But most of the snakes I had were
Peek
big
at.
snakes. And look.
He's like, "What you doing in here? What you doing up in here?"
Oh,
Oh,
look
the
at the tortoise.
Oh, so awesome. I like our little our little box turtle.
Right?
There's the big one. Hey,
Look
Furlough.
at that.
And Dennis
Bison.
and COC.
Miss Adele.
Pea
Oh, look at
pupper.
the pea pupper.
A pea pupper.
I want
They're so
more.
cute.
I got one. I want
I've got
some
6 more coming. I've got 2 and I have 6 more coming.
Danny
I'm gonna try and
Weshy,
breed
yo,
them.
yo, yo, what's up?
Danny,
Yeah, I would
good
love to get
morning.
more pea puppers.
All right, can you guys
Miss
hear me?
Lynn. Yes,
Want
we
to
can
pop
hear
those
you.
in there?
Okay, good.
Read your comment to. Okay, let me go up.
Let me do a quick phase transition. All right.
Okay.
Okay. So about a couple of the animals that I showed. The corn snake that you first saw,
Yeah.
she is like 12 or 13 years old. She used to be a teacher's pet. She didn't want to come out, and I really can't. Since
Yeah.
we moved it to being bioactive, it's kind of hard to get her out of that little hide because of the way everything
Yeah.
is. The other one is that was Tyr, the other red corn snake, and she is about 3 years old now. So
Okay.
she's getting some pretty good length on her. The other one was also a corn snake. I heard the question if it was a corn
Yeah.
snake. It's a corn snake.
Yeah.
It's a charcoal motley corn snake. And she is
Gotcha.
about 3.5 years old too. She's about the same age as Tyr. So the chameleons that I showed you, the first one that I showed, that's Lestat. He's about 4 years old now. As you saw, he was in the middle of a shed, so he wasn't in a great mood. And then Steve is the veiled chameleon that I showed you guys, the one that got a little
Yeah.
huffy.
Uh-huh.
He's
Is that Mr. Grumpy?
yeah, he's really grumpy, but he
He's grumpy.
likes me for some reason. Like most people, they stick their hand even near the cage. He tries to attack them.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes he'll gape and he'll hiss at me, but he'll still come out and want to hang out my hand and stuff. So he's good. The other chameleon that I showed was Morton, and I couldn't really show you too good. I think it's on my channel. I think I have a video with Meet the Chameleons, and Morton. I think on there I show his back. When we got him, he had it
That's
looked
the
like
young one.
He's not grown at all. He's probably like 2 years old now, but I think that his back was kind of bitten out by something, so his back legs don't work right. His back legs are, they're real wonky, like real wonky.
Right.
So
is he one that came into the store like that,
No.
or?
Somebody contacted us on Facebook about him, and they couldn't take him. They couldn't deal with him, so they called us, and we went over there and we picked it up. You know, they'd picked up, they'd had a whole setup for it, but it was incorrect. You know, it was a glass
Okay.
enclosure and just
Yeah.
hardly anything in it. So,
Right.
but he's really aggressive, and I think that's because, you know, he was injured when he was young. So I think with his back legs being weird the way they are, you know, he's not interested in messing with anybody. So
he looked happy though. He looked like he was spry and like was more energetic than the other two.
yeah, as long as you leave him alone, he's okay. But once you get into his cage, he gets real skittish and aggressive and stuff. So you know, we just keep him happy and fed. You know, and some chameleons, especially veiled chameleons, you have to do that. They're just naturally aggressive. So leave them alone.
Have Miss M wanted to say or let you know she had a snake in a tree next to our house in Eufalia, as in Alabama, and it was about 2 yards or more long. I shot it with a water hose and took it in the house with my hubby at the time. Freaked out. Yeah, for real. I mean, I don't know the differences in many snakes. So, you know, it's going to depend on if I can get away from it or not, whether it makes it or not.
Yeah, we don't mess with most because we don't really have many venomous snakes here.
Right.
So whenever we see a snake, we try to leave it alone.
Yeah.
I did see that story the other day that somebody burned down their house trying to get rid of snakes, and I was like, you probably should have got rid of the rats because
that's what
I've seen snake infestations before, and it's always the same thing. It's you know, it always turns around being they had a rat infestation, you know, under the house or mice or something. You know, they don't know.
Oh my gosh! So they just burned down the house to get rid of the snakes.
Well, what they did was they put some coals to try to smoke them out, and then the coals caught on fire and caught their house on fire when they were gone. So,
oh no,
that still wasn't very smart to leave it. Wow.
Yeah. I'm, you know, but I mean that's how some people are.
Oh my goodness.
They don't use their brain exactly.
Right. Oh wow.
I'm gonna try to do something a little different for cats this time since I have the phone camera in my hand. I'm gonna try to go in and get them in their natural habitat, which is kind of messy right now because they've been playing. But it might be easier to get them that way than trying to bring them in here individually.
Okay.
So I'll grab them and then I'll come back and I'll kind of tell you guys about them a little bit.
Okay.
So
sounds good.
Give me 1 sec. And my camera's gonna be black for a second because I got my hand over it, so you don't see my messy house right now.
Oh no.
We do the same thing. I cover mine when I'm walking from tank to tank, from room to room.
Well, exactly. We trying to set up my studio and stuff last night and tried to do all the animals and everything. I got behind. I was like, man, I don't have time to clean. So, I'm gonna go grab some cats real quick or try to chase down some cats.
Sounds good. Well, here in a minute, as soon as he is done with showing us the cats, we're gonna do the Alex report.
Right on.
And I keep forgetting what we're calling that.
Breaking news with Alex.
Well, definitely breaking news with Alex, but fish history and science news. Fish history and science news. I need to write that down. Oh, there's a kitty. Hang on, let me make it bigger.
Haunted house. They got their place to chill right there in the latrine. That's way cool. Oh, look. Looks like he's got hair.
That's cute.
How cool is that? Oh, the kitty. Oh, you go kitty. You don't go kitty.
Right.
Look. He's like, love on me. Just love on me. Aw. They did love on me, Papa. I know, right, Foxy? Oh, looky there. We got betas.
Yep.
How cool. Oh, I didn't tell you what happened.
My goodness. No, I guess you
Oh,
didn't.
no, because I was seeing that and it was like a kind of like a partial Dumbo looking beta he had.
Uh-huh.
You remember how I had that one beta I had that was like deformed? I named him Scarface, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, I had my iceberg, the blue, that electric blue crawfish.
Uh-huh.
His tank was right next to the beta tank. We went to the store to HEB and come back, and I, because I'm always coming in and checking on iceberg. That's my little girl's crawfish. So I'm coming out, I was like, where is he? Where is he? Where is he? And I look over to the beta tank. Guess where I found the crawfish? In the beta tank.
In the beta
my
tank?
beta. He
Did
ate
he
my
get the
beta.
beta? Oh,
He ate it.
they're big enough to do that?
Oh, he's every bit that big.
What? Didn't know they were
Yeah.
that big
Yeah,
already
so
to eat a
so-
beta.
yeah, I came back and I just found part, like the head,
Yeah.
a little bit of the head, and I was
Uh-huh.
like, you son of a. So I took his tank and put it way over there. You were staying by
Did I
yourself.
have a lid?
He does now.
Yeah.
Because that's how I lost my CPOs, the first batch of CPOs, because the cat was in
Cat.
there.
Right.
Yeah.
The cat
Well,
ate it.
he got in there and started and knocked the whole thing over. So I had water on the floor and had to get the pet shampooer thing out and suck up all the water. And
Right.
Yeah, we had an electric blue crawfish as well, and we moved, and when we moved, I guess it's the water or something changed, and it wound up dying, which just it destroyed Shyla. She had that thing, was a gift from a friend, and it when it passed away, it was really upsetting for her. But man, those things are so pretty though. I love the electric blues,
aren't they?
Yeah. And then we had a white one for a while that was surrendered because it got injured, and it wound up not making it as well. But it was white and it had a little blue on top, so it was real cool.
Oh wow!
So I'll review a few things. I caught a couple of the black cats. I got a couple of the other ones. The big white one that you saw, that was Spot. He's the one I was telling you. It's about 30 pounds.
Oh wow!
He's a big chunkus boy.
Yes.
And he makes like weird throat noises because he's so fat. He's just like,
yeah.
It's funny.
Good morning, Skipper.
And then I showed you guys the bathroom, and that's where we originally had the 4 kittens at, because we were trying to keep them separated from the other cats and the dogs originally. So I kind of set up our bathroom, became their house. So we put a little tent house in there for them, and we put their food and water and a little cat tree and stuff in there. But that kind of ended when they flooded my bathroom the other night. So they had put some toys in the sink and then turned on the sink, and I was gone for about 2 hours getting some stuff done. And I came back and I walked into the bathroom. There's about 2 inches of water across the entire floor.
No.
It was soaked out into my carpet and stuff. So I mean, I went for about 3 hours. It took me to finally get that stuff cleaned up, and even then, it was still wet for like another day and a half. Just trying to. The carpet
running fans in the hallway and everything else.
I did everything to keep it from molding or getting mildew, because I'm really allergic to that stuff,
Yeah.
But that was some of the cats. As you guys saw in the reptile room, the orange cat, that was Chris. He actually is it's an offspring from one of the first cats that I ever bottle fed. We wound up getting the kitten. I was bottle feeding it. One of our friends wanted to take it once it was getting ready to go. She did not go back and get it spayed, and now we won't let them go without being spayed neutered. We make sure, instead of having them set an appointment and come back to do it, because that cat got out, it got pregnant, it had a litter of 5. We helped the other 4 get rescued or get adopted, and then we adopted Chris because we liked him. He was so cute, and he has like a weird little crinkly tail, because his mama, I guess, bit his tail. So his tail's like this weird corkscrew. So we call him Chris Crinkletail. But he's one of our rescues that are permanent. God, I wish I could go through the picture. I had time to go through all the pictures and set those up. I just didn't have time to do it of all the fosters we've had this year. I'll probably do a video on my channel that'll have like all the fosters we've done this year, or at least the ones I have pictures and videos of.
So that'd be a good video.
Yeah, I'm working on a lot of content. I have a ton of footage. It's just a matter of putting it together, editing it, and every time I start to do it, we seem to get another foster or rescue or a rehab that comes in, and it takes up all my time.
Right.
Like I started working on a couple of videos that I had ready for production last week, and that's when I got the call for this for Otter. So
Oh, gotcha.
It's just how it is. I showed you
I
guys
need to take a little break real quick, you guys, and give some thanks to our sponsors. We've got Joe's Shrimp Shack, who is one of our major sponsors. We love you so much, Joe. Here you go.
Dude, did you see the size of Joel's shrimp?
No, I didn't. Were they good size? Come on, tell me.
Dude, there's one out. Take a look, quick.
Whoa! Whoa! Holy!
Whoa!
All right. And we have the fish history and scientific news that we all wait for every morning show now. I believe is our highlight with Alex from the Secret History Living in Your Aquarium.
Hello, Alexander Williamson reporting live from Seattle for no apparent reason, and it is freaking cold outside. Welcome to the Aquatic Morning Show news segment, and today I'm going to tell you about a business grant that you could receive if you have an idea of how to make our world a little less cruddy. Then you could win $150,000 to start a new small business. This applies to anybody who has an idea of how they could protect endangered species. This could mean a change to the way we raise ornamental fish. This could mean aquaculture. This could mean food stability, the way we grow tilapia, or maybe it's starting your dream duckweed farm so that you could produce biofuels or smoothies for rich Californian Hollywood types. Whatever it may be, you just need to write your letter of intent to the National Oceanographic and Atmospheric Administration website by December 13th. They will give you $150,000 if you are chosen for the for one of the winning grants. Now, they issue a few dozen of these grants every couple years, and you will basically need to write a feasibility study and kind of give them more details about how it will actually work by August 1st, 2022. So coming up here in about 6 months. But right now, you just need to submit kind of a letter of intent and show them that you're serious and you have an idea that may work, and they may give you $150,000 of government money. Now, I'm sure it's more complicated than this because it was written by government bureaucrats. This has been Alex Williamson with The Secret History Living in Your Aquarium in conjunction with the Aquatic Morning Show News. Now, if you just want to expand your fish room, give it a shot. Who knows? The government funds all sorts of weird crap. Back to you, Jess. Hello, Alexander Williamson.
Oh, who knows? The government funds all kinds of weird crap.
That's awesome. Good job, Alex.
You're the man, brother. Amazing. You're the man.
And dude, you will so have one of these on the way today. You will not have to use a scraper no longer.
Alex, love you, brother.
That was awesome. Thank you again, Alex, for doing this for the morning show. We love you. And that was brought to you by Joe's Shrimp Shack. Joe is going to have, is it Will Nance on Wednesday? I believe is who that is, Will Nance. Yes, Will Nance will be on with him Wednesday. So you guys don't forget Shrimpy Wednesday on with starts with Rob and then or Flip Aquatics and then Joe's Shrimp Shack, and then later in the evening goes to Papa Shrimp. So, all right, Mike, back to you. You're muted. Hang on. Okay, there you go.
Okay,
You're
so
unmuted now.
so I want to kind of go over some of the expenses with this, and then I was going to show you guys a chubby frog, possibly a dart frog or two, and
Cool. Like dart frog.
how big
Oh,
this
dart frog
girl's
is cool.
gotten over here.
Yeah.
The spinny's getting big. Okay, so what we're going through right now for fosters, for 4 foster kittens, every week it's costing us about $120.
Okay.
It's costing us about 80 in litter. It's costing us, about 30 to 40 in food, between wet and dry food. Normally it's not a big problem for us, but like I said, this year's been absolutely crazy. I usually don't, I ask for donations, but I usually don't ask for donations. I usually just throw it on the end of my videos or whatever if people feel like it. I've probably
Right.
collected $10 this year.
Mhm.
So, PayPal took, like 30 cents of that. So, it is what it is.
Oh yeah.
But that's why we're asking for a little bit of help because it's just been so taxing this year. And I'm on a fixed income, plus I get a little bit of a bump from some media packages that I've done. And I've been blowing through my savings trying to take care of these cats this year, especially with Dorito. Dorito cost us over $1,600 just in vet bills alone, and that was not something we were expecting. I mean, we'll expect with a kitten if we have to pay vet bills, we're expecting $200 to $300 at the most. But this time, I mean, with Dorito, just for his leg was like $1,600. And when we first got him, he had to see an initial vet, and all that other stuff cost us about $200. So it's really gotten taxing on us this year, and we weren't expecting like, once we adopted Dorito and we had gotten the last kitten that came with him, adopted, I was like, yay, we're done for the year. And then 6 more dropped in my lap. So,
Right.
So it's gotten crazy.
Right.
Just so,
It happens.
just so people have an idea of the expense that it really costs to foster an animal. Unfortunately, the rescues can't take all of them in. Port City this year has been overwhelmed. They had no space at all. So every time we've been holding all the kittens until they're ready to either go to a home or go to PetSmart to be adopted.
Right.
So that's anywhere between like 3 and 5 months worth of holding time and expenses that we go through. So just so people have an idea of what we're dealing with right now. And the reason I asked Jess, and I thank you so much, Jess, for having
No problem.
me on the stream.
No problem.
And trying to help out the kitties, and like I said, people don't want to donate to me personally. That's fine. If you can donate something to Port City Rescue, that would be great, because Carrie does a lot of good work. And all the kittens or the cats that she has, they're not in a foster situation. She has to pay all their vet bills. She has to take care of all of them. She has a lot of special needs cats. She has a lot of them that are going to become permanent at the shelter just because they're so hard to get adopted for whatever reason. So it's been quite a lot on everybody this year. But enough with that. I'm going to show you guys a couple of frogs, if you don't mind, real quick. And
You bet.
I'm going to show you how big
Way
Spinny's
cool.
gotten. So,
Okay.
The Spinny has gotten crazy. Let me see if I can get some of these frogs on camera.
I love the
Cool.
dark frogs. Yeah.
Oh, I do too.
For some reason, that light's not on. I'm gonna have to get a light on it. But okay.
Okay.
All right, give me 1 second.
All right. So some more
So
like
cool.
real quick statistics. Oh wait, he's got it already there. Look at that. Cool. Look at the stripes, man.
What is that now? That's what?
That's a chubby frog.
A chubby
A
frog.
chubby frog.
It looks
it's a chubby
chubby.
frog. I'm gonna try to get some light on this guy here. There he is.
Where's he at? Oh, there he is, little blue dart frog right there.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, they're so neat.
Beautiful.
Is he purple or blue or both?
He's blue.
Yes.
He's blue.
Yeah, I don't know why his light's not on.
He's like, why are you looking at me
Super
like
pretty. Yeah, exactly. Hey, what are you doing? Give me some
Right?
privacy
What
over
you-
here.
that? Exactly.
Give me some privacy in here. Oh, look at your puppers.
That's our rescue chow.
Yeah,
He's
that's a
pretty.
dog you don't see very often anymore. Chows.
I know, right?
Uh,
With chow chows.
it's another dart frog, but I can't find it. It's hiding.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
That's so pretty. Look at that.
He's so pretty. Now he's poisonous or non-poisonous?
Well, there's a thing with dart frogs. Dart frogs, they're poisonous if they're in their habitat. They eat a certain kind of ant, and they use that acid to build a venom or a poison that's on them.
Uh-huh.
Right.
But him being in a enclosed habitat like this, he doesn't have access to those ants.
Oh,
Sorry, I'm trying to
So
grab
is
the microphone in.
the ant is what makes it so
That
they're
helps them do
poisonous.
exactly.
Yeah.
Is that with all?
Exactly.
Is that with all dog frogs?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
it's with all dart frogs. That's how they obtain the poison, is they get it from the ants.
Oh,
So they're not poisonous when you have them in captivity like this.
uh-huh.
So you could, I mean, it's tiny though, so you really can't pick them up and hold them because they're so fragile.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, they're this guy's probably about a half an inch long.
Yeah.
So I mean,
That's
like,
cool.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm gonna try to compare. Like,
Yeah. Tiny.
Well, they're tiny. They're tiny.
yeah, they're little bitty guys. And then I'm gonna show you Spinny. Come here, Spinny.
Woo, wow.
Look how big
Is that
Spinny's
That
got.
got big. Lord. Woo.
Remember when he was only like 3 inches long?
Yes. He's so pretty.
Yeah, he's about 7.5, 8 inches long now.
Wow. Now, how big a tank you got them in?
75 right now.
Nice.
We are we're in the middle of getting we're in the middle of looking at getting a 125 when they go on sale or whatever. So
Mhm.
hopefully we can get that set up, and then we're thinking about moving. Oh, I didn't show you guys the figure 8 tank. We redid the figure 8 tank. The puffers.
Uh-huh.
We put them in a 60-gallon. They used to be in a 37 bow front,
Uh-huh.
and now we have them in a 60-gallon, regular tank. So I'll have to show you that. We've also got. Oh no, where'd my
Eric
camera go?
Rock, what's up? How you doing, Eric Rock?
Crap. For some reason, my camera battery died, so you're gonna have to look at me all crazy this way. I don't know why it died. Huh. Weird.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's not good.
No, you're good. You're fine. No
Not
worries.
Uh-oh, do I hear my coffee courier coming? Vanessa,
Vanessa,
good morning.
hey. Good morning.
I'm gonna go set up the figure 8 tank real quick to show you guys. You have something else
Okay.
real quick.
Do what
Give
you
me
need to
one
do.
second.
I got coffee.
And Master Aquatic said, just call me Eduardo, but at Jess, this is the Learning Discovery channel for the fish family. Love it.
Right?
Well, we're trying to be, news and entertainment, but because we've got Alex on board now, you can call us kind of a Discovery added channel.
Right.
But in all actuality, Eduardo, Alex is the Discovery channel for the fish family.
Right.
For sure.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Absolutely.
And that is the secret history living in your aquarium, you guys. So if you don't know him, go check him out.
Right? And if you don't, you're really missing out.
All right. The figure 8 tank, and this is why we call it the figure 8, because we got some figure 8 puffer in here.
Those are so neat. If I had
And how much
room, I would
salt
definitely
do y'all have in that tank? Is that a brackish tank? Oh, he can't hear me on this one, can he? I believe it's a brackish tank.
You would think so. God thought figure eights were brackish.
Yeah, and then Molly's are bracket or can be full salt.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah,
But,
you're absolutely right.
so I do believe it's brackish.
With the marine land
Ricky,
penguin
yes,
filter
you
in
do
the
need
back.
to watch more of Alex's videos for sure. I love those. How big do the figure eights get? 3 and 4 inches.
Yeah, roughly.
Maybe max 5. Yeah, max 5. But they get a lot bigger than pea puppers. Figure eight
Nice.
and leopard frog. Figure eight and the frog or leopard frog or whatever they call them. Those two, they get about the same size, full grown. I guess about 5 inches long, and then I know, right, Miss M? I knew what you were going at, but I didn't want to say anything yet. What are those? You'll have to come back and. What is that? Oh, that's a bumblebee goby.
That's a goby.
That's a bumblebee goby. Cool. I sure hope I have the
gobies.
freshwater ones. God, I hope I do. Because I got one that is definitely hovering over a shell right now and won't let no one else around it.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh. I got some big mystery shells in there. And I got one that's taking it over. And anytime somebody comes around it, man, he runs them off. So I'm hoping, hoping that we've got some babies in there.
And those are all bumblebees, you said? Bumblebee gobies you got?
Bumblebee guppies, yeah. And they were sold to me as the fresh ones, but you know how that goes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yep. Now, the figure eights, the ones with stripes. No, the figure eights actually have like
that on their
patterns of a figure eight on their back. And then the leopard frog are more dotted.
Yeah.
Look, I don't even know why they call it leopard frog, because it's more just leopard. I don't know where the frog part comes in.
That look like a leopard
Guppy
frog.
Guru, what's going on? Anyone that has them for purchase? Oh, my LFS does, but I don't know who else has figure eights for sale right now.
Shyla could probably find out. She has sources on them.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the new figure eight tank that we have set up. We got the
It's pretty, really nice. Do you have it? It's brackish, right?
Yeah, it's brackish, correct. Yeah. I'm glad you spotted the bumblebee goby. I was trying to show you that. That's some new ones that she got.
I've got 12 of them. Yeah.
Oh, I think she had 3 or 4. I don't remember. But one of them we can't find, so I'm not sure if it's still alive. And then I know there's 2 in there, but I can only see the one running around. Because as you can see, there's a ton of mollies and stuff in there.
Yes,
so.
They're nice. I love those tails on some of them.
Yeah. We were actually looking at getting a saltwater goby of some sort for a saltwater tank.
Yeah,
but it just really depends on what Shyla can find or get set up.
Right, mud skippers. That's what.
Right.
I want some mud skippers, but I'm not ready for them yet. But I do want some soon.
Oh, I'd love some mud skippers. Those are so cool.
Yep. Well, I mean, heck, you got a brackish tank. All you need to do is make it a long and give it some land.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I mean, Shyla's got the brackish tank thing down. I mean, as you can see, she's got the plants are even working in there pretty well. Now, the moss did die off when we transitioned them, but I think that's because they dried out too much.
Yeah,
remember
probably.
on the old one, she had that big bunch of moss in there, and I think it kind of died off from the transition to the new tank.
Exactly.
But yeah, we've been changing things up quite a bit. Like I said, we've gotten a ton of new stuff in. We have a salamander, but it's buried. Shyla has to get that. I'm gonna do a video on that. And the Thai devil crab's doing great too, man. That thing is big. So I'm gonna have a video out on that guy as well, with some care instructions and things like that for people.
Yeah,
Because apparently the Thai devil crabs are becoming pretty popular in the pet trade.
they are. They
And
are.
there doesn't seem to be a lot of good information out there as far as their care and stuff. But Shala's raised this one from, like a half-inch baby all the way up to where, I mean, it's probably a good 4 or 5 inches now, wide. It's big. So, and he aggressively eats. So I'll get some good video of him eating worms and fish.
Oh, you have Miss Sandy has got 6 bumblebee gobies from Dan's. Yeah. Actually, I've got 12, but they came from my LFS. And Peter from Guppy Guru says that he's got some mud skippers in the shop right now. They're awesome. And of course, Danny says if Kevin can keep mud skippers, anyone can. That's probably true, but I'm not ready. I'm not set up, and I don't want to just throw a tank together because you should have a seasoned tank to put them in. You don't need to put them in a tank that's got to cycle.
Yeah, right.
So
now, who was it that's got the pom-pom crabs? Who's got pom-pom crabs?
Roxanne.
Those are gorgeous.
Yeah, I believe Roxanne's the one with the pom-pom crabs. I've got the
vampire crabs, right?
The vampire crabs that have the white with the yellow eyes. And I actually have a male and a female coming tomorrow. So I went ahead and bought a male and female to go with whatever I've got here. That way I know what I've got and they'll start breeding.
Right.
But they were expensive.
Charlotte got some vampire crabs as well, that she's going to try to breed with a friend as well.
Uh-huh.
So, she just got some of those that replaced one of our Pac-Man frogs.
Yeah.
Oh, so, wow.
They're neat.
We did have some pom-pom crabs at one point, but or she had at least 1 or 2, but that was a couple of years ago.
Bamboo shrimp are kind of like that. Well, you guys, it is that time for us to go over the events coming up for the next few months, actually.
Right on.
So we have, hang on, I have this right here. Move, it's not wanting to move. There we go. We have, I believe I'm trying to do this in order that's coming up.
There we go.
Sunday, June 23rd at 10 to 2 in Northbrook, Illinois is a tropical fish swap.
Oh, in Northbrook. Okay, cool.
Northbrook. And then, well, this one goes before that one. On January 9th, there's a GCCA meeting Sunday in Northbrook. Man, they got a bunch of stuff going on in Northbrook. And then we have down here in Louisiana is the Aquafest. It's down in New Orleans or Slidell. I will be going there. It's January 15th and 16th, 11 to 5. We've got Aquashella Orlando, you guys. And that's in February. I can't see the date because of the thing going at the bottom. We've got the Triple Crown, which will be in July. We've also got the Keystone Clash, is 23rd of September. Let's see. There is a catfish study group going on in March in the UK. In Schaumburg, no, that's in Milwaukee. It's another Northbrook. That's Sunday, March 3rd.
Northbrook,
and
Illinois.
I do have one that was just dropped. Well, here's the Aquatic Expo, which is in Atlanta, Georgia. That's April. And like I said, I have one, I believe, another one for the Keystone Clash that was just dropped to me. But I have one for oh my goodness, the one that what's his name's putting on Aquaticon,
Yeah, I was gonna say Aquaticon. There you go.
but I don't have it up here right now, so
No
I'll have to
dates.
get that so that I can put it up there. So those are some upcoming dates we got going, you guys.
Way cool.
We've got Mr. Mike would like to say some stuff real quick, and then we'll go to Rocko for the thing. The more live streams coming up for today. Couldn't talk. Mike, it's all you.
I wanted to say thank you to Barbara and Sandra for sending in donations to help the cats.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you guys so much. It really helps. You know, every little bit does help with these guys. You know, like I said, it's incredible expenses. I don't ever like asking anybody for assistance, but you know, it's been such a crazy year, and hopefully next year it's going to be a little better. It's not going to have so many, you know, poor little orphan kittens that need to be taken care of, and we'll get a little bit of a break. But you know, it looks like at least through the end of the year or the first half of January, we're going to be stuck with these guys.
Yeah.
You know, because
Well,
two of them
at
we
least
have to.
there are people like you guys that can do it, and you know, it helps out the rescues.
Yeah, and if
Go
people want to
really
throw me
fast down.
if people want to throw me a sub, that would be great. I'm trying to get the
Heck
custom
yeah.
URL for the channel, and also I have about half the people from the last stream that we did together are
Yep.
on one of my channels, and the other half's on all my pets. So I'd kind of like to get all the pet people on all my pets. I have new content that's going to come out this week. I'm going to grab a couple of videos of some of the other tanks I didn't show, things like that. And I've got a couple other B-roll that I did last night that I'll be throwing in. So,
Yeah.
you know, expect
Well,
at
you
least
know,
2 videos.
sticking in videos out's the way to get them. So.
Yeah, I just, you know, it's just been killer.
And a
on time.
live stream. Do a live stream here and there, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna get with you guys and see, you know, when's a good time, so
Yep.
I don't overlap
Right,
anybody. You know?
right. And we can do it. We can let you know.
Sounds
Absolutely.
great.
And,
Thank you so much, Jess and Rocko, for
the-
having us.
Aquatic Morning Show will be giving you a donation after the stream. I just can't get to it right now.
Oh, I appreciate it, Jess. Thank you so much, guys.
No problem.
Yeah, and if you guys ever need a guest on, let me know, and I can be up and ready in a few hours and show you
Cool.
guys more stuff. We've
Right
always
on,
got more
right
stuff
on.
to show. I mean, I think we showed 30% of what we have today.
Oh
So-
wow.
And Liquid
Interesting.
Zoo, thank you very much.
All right.
Rocko, have you seen Liquid Zoo? Have you seen Matt's pull-up thing? Is that what you're on? Awesome.
No,
All right.
I just looked at it a few minutes ago and I was
Matt-
like, wow, that's super awesome.
Yes, Matt, you're doing a great job with that. Thank you very, very much for taking that on and doing it. All right, Rocko, we're ready for you.
All right. Well, today's Monday streams. Remember, all times are Eastern. At 09 this morning, we had Father Fish, and today at 10, we had the Aquatic Morning Show. At 3 o'clock today, we have Geeking Out with Ed and Rico. And at 4, we have Corvus
Oskin.
That's it. At 6, we have Fantastic Freaks. And at 7, Metalhead Aquatics. And also at 7, we have Mob Guppy. At 8 p.m., we have Steampot Aquatics. And at 8:30, we have Fish Talk with Lefty and Steven on the first and third Monday of every month. And I do believe I think it is this week, is their stream. And at 10, we have Fishy Biz Aquatics. And also at 10 is Down the Bayou with Chubbs. Not sure if he's streaming just yet, but keep a lookout. I'm sure he'll pop up soon. And those are your streams for today. I don't see any special streams.
Danny Weshy said that he may do an afternoon stream.
Oh, right on. Right on. Curse you, coffee.
So we want to thank you to everybody that was here and all of the donations. The kitties really do appreciate it. We appreciate the help.
Absolutely.
It's Christmas time. It's the time for giving. So let's show them our love. With that, you
Absolutely.
guys, we love y'all. And we will see you in the morning, same time, same place. The Aquatic Morning Show.
Right on. Get a kid involved, y'all.
Thanks, everybody. Have a great day.
Are you ready, Steven? Kenny? Greg?
Okay.
All right, Fish Fam. Let's go! Oh, it's been getting so hard living with you floating in my tank. Oh, yeah. You're blocking all the light out, and now my stems are starting to turn red. I see you plant in the back. As a matter of fact, it used to be as red as the sun. And the cringe in the corner that no one ignores, because it's that pink flamingo one. Oh, yeah, it keeps sickening. It's so sickening. So it's time to get moving, or the plant's gonna be losing. Yeah, 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 yeah. There's the plant in the back that's starting in the black, so you better do the dark green dance. And the green in the corner is melting, and I want to go inside and do the dark green dance. 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 Oh, I'm reaching in for something, but duckweed is all I seem to find. Oh, and all it takes is one piece, and then it's super mega multiplied. And the plant in the back is bent with a crack. I think that it just might die. And the crit in the corner is already a mortar. It melted right before my eyes. Oh, yeah, I was so hectic. I'm feeding my septic. I'm hardly breathing. So this duckweed is leaving. Yeah, 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 yeah. There's the plant in the back that's starting in the black, so you better do the dark green dance. And the cream in the corner is melting, and I want to go inside and do the dark green dance. Dark green dance, 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 dance. Oh, yeah, it keeps sickening. It's so sickening. So it's time to get moving, or the plant's gonna be losing. Yeah, 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 yeah. There's the plant in the back that's starting in the black, so you better do the dark green dance. And the cream in the corner is melting, and I want to go inside and do the dark green dance. 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 Dance, dance, a duckweed dance. Dance, dance, a duckweed dance. Dance, dance, a duckweed dance. Yeah!